Capricorn, what's going on? I'm Tell King the Prophet back with another Crown King Tarot presentation. Capricorn Sun, what? Anyway, I'm about to do a forecast for us, for you Capricorns, for the month of June. This is the month of June. Not for the month of June, but this is the month of June. Hopefully when you find this reading, it's the right reading for you, no matter what time and space that you find it in. Anyway, I like to start all my readings out with a fortune cookie for my roses. This is the fortune cookie. You are my roses, Capricorn. You are my roses, and we're going to be doing this out the Moonology Oracle deck. Without further ado, let's see what we got. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Don't let your past hold you back, Capricorn. South Node. I am tired. We're doing some reads tonight, boy. This is the last one for the night and for the month, as far as just straight, making sure I get one for every zodiac sign. Angel number 11 and 4 are your numbers, Capricorn. Number 4 and the angel number 11. Yeah, angel numbers tonight, Capricorn. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, that there is some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even though staying where you are feels easier and safer, Capricorn. The attune to the moon is, I release the past. I release the past. The teaching behind this card, Capricorn, is the South Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The South Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So if you want something that you never had before, you have to do something you've never done, right? Anyway, I do all my readings with the Wildwood Tarot deck. I have a little deck and a big deck. I use the big deck to lay out the main general energy for the reading, which covers the whole reading, and hopefully the fortune cookie does as well. Then I lay a main energy for the past, present, and the future. And then I come through with 3 cards from the little deck, 3 in the past, 3 in the present, 3 in the future, to clarify what we've laid from the big deck. And then I come back around with 1 more card and summary for the past, 1 for the present, 1 for the future, and then finally 1 final card from the universe to wrap it all up, okay? Then we'll go back over the fortune cookie again and say our goodbyes, okay? All right, cool. All right, these cards have already been shuffled, but I want to shuffle them a little bit more in front of you guys, just so you know I am not on no okey doke, okay? And 1 more. What do we have for Capricorn? What do we end up with? Kingfisher. I ain't mad at that. Kingfisher. The Kingfisher, the king of arrows, I'm sorry. The Kingfisher is the bird that flies over the river, and he's going fishing. It's the Kingfisher. He's going fishing. He sees what fish he wants. He dives down, and he gets that fish, the fish that he wants. He's the Kingfisher, all right? He's going after what it is that he wants, full speed ahead. He's going after his prey, and he's going to get it. God damn it, I'm telling you. All right. Lots of intuition going on in this reading, lots of fulfillment. And there is some possible work involved, Capricorn. All right. Let's go to the past, the present, and the future. Interesting, Capricorn. Interesting. In the past, we had the Ten of Vessels. This is the card of happiness. This is those cups overflowing. Everything at this point was just going right. Everything's going good. All right. Like I said, it's the card of happiness. The number 10 is the word of completion. Just nothing but fulfillment going on in this past. Just everything just beautiful, lovely. Obviously everything is always going to be beautiful and lovely. But in this situation, just like mad intuition just going on, fulfillment, all that stuff. It's just making all the right moves, being that kingfisher. Coming to the present, you got the Knight of Stones in reverse. For me, this Knight of Stones in reverse just always comes to me like some sort of divine guide watching over, some kind of angel, somebody that may have been possibly close to you, or an ancestor or something like that. It could be your outer body. I don't know. It's just something stronger, something bigger than you watching over you, something divine watching over you. All right. Coming to the future, we have this Eight of Bowls in reverse. It's the word 8. If it was the number 8, you flip it, it's the same thing as the regular 8. You know what I'm saying? It's always just the 8. But it's the word 8, so you flip it, it's the reverse. And the regular 8 is just like something that's ongoing, something that just carries on. But the word 8 in reverse is just like something that's stopping, something that's ending. You know what I mean? And right side up, this guy's doing a toast, and everybody's around this person's desire, just lots of just everything all around this person. But in reverse, it's just like, I don't know, some sort of emptiness, some sort of possible isolation. I don't know. We're going to go to this little deck and get a little bit clarification going on, all right? Just a little bit of clarification, The Heart Fire card just got me like, got my eye on it. Just, We're going to get some clarification on and see where it goes from here. Take more love. What's going on? On this Capricorn. Yes, Capricorn. I'm recording I'm live on Facebook while I'm recording for YouTube, so my YouTube listeners know. Bam, bam. Going into the past. Like I said, there's that 10 of Vessels, that's that happiness, that's that fulfillment. You got this Page of Vessels right here. This is the Otter. The Otters just love to swim. They're just like beautiful in the water. This otter's not in the water. This otter's sitting on the ledge. It's got a lot of fulfillment around it, and it's not really diving into its intuition. You see what I'm saying? This otter's sitting on this ledge, and he's looking back. He's looking back behind him. What is this otter looking at? What is he watching come up this river, this canal? You see what I'm saying? What is this otter waiting on? Is time. Okay? This is the Two of Arrows that's followed behind it. And 7 of Vessels. I apologize. Usually I show all cards before I start explaining them. But the 2 in reverse is like having no choice in the matter. Start taking those blindfolds off and realizing just an awareness of what it is that's going on around you. You got this ounce of feathers and this ounce of gold, and you are aware of it. You know what I mean? You're not like naive to the fact. You're not second guessing the fact of what it is that's around you. You're waiting on this fulfillment, and you see something that's actually possibly fulfilling around you. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you're going through is justified, but it's followed by the 7 of Vessels, it's just the card of mourning. Now, mind you, the main general energy is this 10 of Vessels, and it's all these bowls are overflowing. You see what I'm saying? They're overflowing, but at some point, I feel like something may have went wrong, and these bowls ended up empty. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on with that? It's like 7 of Vessels, you know what I mean? And it's like I said, it's the card of mourning. It's the card of missing something, feeling bad about something. The Capricorn was happy at some point in the past, happy with something. You know what I mean? But there was something that Capricorn was waiting on. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering if this happiness was like some sort of imaginative type situation. You see what I'm saying? It's like Capricorn had success on their mind, but ended up kind of feel like Capricorn ended up changing directions at some point, you know what I mean, and had a hard time finding what was fulfilling for Capricorn and trying to justify some things. And in the middle of all that, Capricorn ended up with dry bowls, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's just like, it really feels like these bowls don't have to be dry. Okay, bam, bam. So coming into the present, we have the 8 of arrows, the 6 of arrows, and the woodwork. The 8 of arrows, as I always explain, this is the card of struggling. That number 8 is something that's ongoing. This is having all the tools that you need, you know, but just having a little work to do. You see what I'm saying? But kind of just like really kind of whining and complaining a little bit, you know, but you have all the tools you need. As you see, it's cold in this situation, it's cold in this picture, but this person has on a parka. You know, it's lots of snow, but this person has on boots and a walking stick, and it's dark, but this person has a lantern. You see what I'm saying? And a creek to follow so that they won't end up going around in circles. You know, they have a path to follow. They have everything that they need to get where they need to get to adequately. You see what I'm saying? And plus, like I said, there's this divine guide in this present. Like you're being guided. You have what it is that you need to go further. 6 of arrows is transition. Like I said, it's like Capricorn is going back and forth with something. You see what I'm saying? Coming to this present, you have the 6 of arrows. 6 is the number of building, seeing things from all sides, which is not always a positive thing, seeing things from all sides, because sometimes you see things from too many perspectives. But this is going from out of what it is that you don't know into from what it is that you do know into what it is that you don't know. But if you look, there's death. That's death driving that ship. You see what I'm saying? You're the swan, and there's death inside. But death symbolizes also letting go of something old. But right here, death is riding that shit. So it's almost like Capricorn is holding on to something old while making a transition. Like Capricorn is straddling fences, basically. And then you have this 11 right here, this woodwork. And this is about carrying things with you, being proud of your journey, enjoying the thrill of the hunt, and carrying things with you. If you look at this, you have a cat that's alive and a cat that's on his head. So he's like bringing on new things and carrying a memory of old things. But it's in reverse. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like not enjoying the thrill of this hunt. You know what I mean? Not enjoying what's going on right now in this present time. Not enjoying this work. Like I said, in your head, Capricorn, you're struggling. You see what I'm saying? But I think you're struggling with letting go of the past. I think you're struggling with straddling these fences. You got this angel number 11 again. It's the second angel number in the same reading for Capricorn. So look into that. Second angel number 11 on top of that. It's not even like a different angel number. It's the exact same angel number. So definitely look into that number 11, Capricorn. See what it means to you. It means a lot to me. My birthday is on the 11th. So, you know, as a Capricorn, yeah, it definitely means a lot to me. That's 3 11s for me. You know what I mean? But you got this divine guidance. You know what I mean? You're struggling, but you got the tools that you need to keep on pushing forward. And you're just going it's like you don't know which direction you're going. You know what I mean? It's like, where are you going, Capricorn? And you're not really enjoying this ride. Coming to the future, you have the 19, the Son of Life, the 9 of Vessels in reverse, and the Ace of Bowls in reverse. 19, the Son of Life. All right, remember, this is isolating yourself. You see what I'm saying? This is a little isolation, getting away from everything. You know what I mean? And it's funny because I was just saying, it's like, man, sometimes I feel like I just want to be alone, right? Like I need to be alone right now. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's what is going on here. You're straddling fences, and you kind of really just need to isolate yourself. And as you do this, as you isolate yourself, the universe takes over and makes things happen for you. You see these harvests starting to come in. You start to feel good. Your ego just goes into an imaginary place, and you're feeling good. You're feeling the sun on your back, Capricorn. Okay? Then you have the 9 of Vessels in reverse. All right, and it's allowing you. The universe is drawn from itself, but it's allowing you to retrieve your energy. It's allowing you to receive energy and take all your energy back from this past stuff that you were putting your energy into. Simple. So I know it makes sense, but especially with this Ace of Bowls right here being in reverse, this ace, the word ace being in reverse, meaning that there's an end. There's an end to something, and it's the end of being stuck in the middle of this transition. You see what I'm saying? I think in the end, Capricorn makes a choice. You know, it's almost like Capricorn had the choice of left, right, left, right, left, right, but Capricorn just chooses to remain centered. You know what I mean? Capricorn, to me, kind of just chose to be for Capricorn because they've withdrawn their energy and they're feeling good right now. There's a beginning of feeling good, and then after that beginning, there's just withdrawing your energy, and then there's an ending. You see what I'm saying? And I think that ending is being stuck in the middle of a transition, finding that actual spark of life for Capricorn and not for others, because I think this situation involved others. Capricorn was happy. There's this card of happiness. Both, everything was overflowing for Capricorn. Capricorn had a lot going on. Maybe Capricorn was probably doing too motherfucking much. You know what I mean? Trying to please everything, trying to make everything fucking happy. And Capricorn sitting on this ledge like, where's my fulfillment? But justifying all the while everything that was going on. You see what I'm saying? Took those blindfolds off, look at those scales, and see that Capricorn had choices. A lot of times people make blind choices. They just go in one direction or the other. And Capricorn was like, I got options, and ended up stuck between these options in the past and ended up with dry bowls, with dry wells, not having anything that Capricorn wanted. So now coming to this present, you know, there's a little bit divine guidance, you know, possibly going down the right direction, but Capricorn feels empty in this situation. Capricorn feels a little bit dead inside, a little bit lost, you know what I mean? Because Capricorn is not letting anything go. Just like Capricorns hold grudges, Capricorn is holding on to all these emotions from this past, of this choice that Capricorn could not make. You guys just do not know. I am so resonating with this shit myself. But Capricorn is not enjoying the thrill of this hunt. Capricorn is really just stuck in the middle right now in this present. You know what I mean? Stuck with options, stuck with choices, and it's like no matter which choice Capricorn makes, Capricorn feels an obligation to the other choice, to the other situation. Coming to the future, Capricorn just isolates themselves and brings it back to where it should be, to Capricorn, to itself. You see what I'm saying? And then Capricorn starts, as Capricorn does that, Capricorn starts to feel good. Capricorn starts to see the fruits of his own labor, of this struggling that he had to deal with. But the outcome is, once the Capricorn isolates himself or herself, they start to see the harvest, and they start to withdraw their energy, and they get out of being stuck in this transition, being stuck in the middle of this transition, not knowing which way to go, left, right. And Capricorn just says, fuck it, I'm gonna stay right here where I'm at, where I want to be. You see what I'm saying? And that where I feel obligated to, or something to that extent. Let's get some summaries going on for Capricorn. Kingfisher being that main energy. Wow. Yes. Going to the past, you have this 9 of arrows. You know what I mean? This is a card of dedication. A couple of other signs got this card as well. You know, and this card is really just saying, you know, everything is just routine. I'm dedicated, committed to this, I'm committed to that, I'm committed to this, I'm committed to that, I'm committed so motherfucking much, like I said, that it's just routine. You feel me? Just straight up routine, and you're just doing it. There's a little desire in there, there's a little fulfillment in there, and that's because Capricorns are providers. So as long as they're providing, you know what I mean, they're doing a little bit of what it is that they desire and gaining a little bit, even less fulfillment out of it, But in all actuality, most of what this person has on is blue. Most of what they're wearing is blue. Most of the feelings that they're wearing on their sleeve is blue. A little sadness, a lot of bad emotions. Coming to the present is the Six of Vessels, the card of reunion, reuniting, bringing something back from the past. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like this is Capricorn toggling back and forth between these entities. You see what I'm saying? God damn, I'm resonating with this. And Capricorn, to an extent, is sharing and feeling some sort of fulfillment. You know what I mean? And look, one is looking up, the other one is looking down. I really kind of feel like one is like heading towards their intuition, the other one is looking to everything else. You see what I'm saying? I feel like Capricorn is the one that's looking to their intuition, seeming that in this future that this person is carrying this load on their own. It's the card of responsibility. You know what I mean? 10, the card of completion. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, you see, you still got this blue, you still got this orange. You see what I'm saying? They're still wearing emotions on their sleeves and still got what it is that they desire on their head. You see it on their mind. But this person is carrying the load on their own, and they have what it is that they need. They have something to hold on to, and they don't have so far to go to get to the end of this, to the end of this road. And I just really feel like this reading is really just saying, Capricorn, that maybe you shouldn't feel so obligated to all these different entities around you. Maybe you shouldn't try to find so much fulfillment in providing for everyone around you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's time for you to provide for you. Okay, you have what it is. You're strong enough to carry the load on your own. You don't need this or that entity to help you carry this load. You see what I'm saying? You got this. You got this. Isolation. It kind of sucks, you know what I'm saying? Just like, damn, I gotta be by myself. But maybe in a lot of situations, it's what's for the better. You know what I mean? Trying to take the lead on every damn thing. In all actuality, who's taking the lead for you? You see what I'm saying? Maybe you need to take the lead for yourself. It's the same card that we got in summary for the future, but this is in reverse. You know what I mean? This is about not having to carry the load on your own, being able to hang in there and being incomplete, something being incomplete. Remember, we're going off this main energy being the kingfisher, you know, and it's just really saying that you got this and that you need a reboot. You know what I'm saying? You need to find some alone time, find some time to isolate yourself. And once you do that, you will get the help that you need. The load is not so heavy. You know what I mean? The load is not so heavy. And you don't have so far to go. And once you get there, you'll be able to drop all that baggage. Okay? You will be able to drop all that baggage. Yeah, good shit, Capricorn. Like, really good shit. You know, feel me? Alright, so see, I forgot all about the fortune cookie. Remember, you go back and forth in this past and shit, but it said, don't let the past hold you back. South Node. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even the past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that the age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often, man, it's just so dope to me when the fortune cookie comes together with the reading. This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, When you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even though staying where you are feels easier and safer. God damn, all that shit went together. The attuned to the moon, Capricorn, is I release the past. I release the past. Look here, man. If you like the reading, like, comment, share, subscribe. I am Tarot King the Prophet. This has been another Crown King Tarot presentation. Capricorn, you got this, all right? Love, blessings, peace, light, and peace. I said my shit backwards. It's all good. I got it. Y'all holla at your boy. Peace.